Yo, what is going on, people? We are back again with another vid. You already know the vibes by now. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you share, and all of that good stuff. Got the video for Harry Kane deciding he wants to stay at Tottenham. We'll get into that in a bit, but let me just do the quick review for the game against Wolves. It wasn't a great game. It was pretty much carbon copy of last season. They dominated and battered us, and we came out and stole the win with a penalty that was it even a penalty? I don't know. You've seen him given, but for me it seemed like he initiated the contact, but we'll take it. Then he puts it away. And to be fair, the talking point of the whole game for us, the only positive was Kane was in the squad and came on in the 72nd minute, had a little run. Other than that, game wasn't the best performance, but again, we came out of 3 points, and that's what matters. And I did say that we'd be battered, like we were last season, and that's pretty much what it was. They had some good chances, Jimenez, and I think it was Troy, someone anyway, can't remember who it is, but they had some decent chances. But again, they're finishing them down, and probably be aggrieved they didn't get anything from the game, which they definitely deserved, but it is what it is. That's the review. I don't really have much to say about it. Some good performances from Bergwijn, he done alright, Deli done alright, but other than that, it weren't really great, weren't good viewing. But anyway, let's get to the point of this vid, which is Harry Kane deciding he wants to stay. Let me read his quote first from his post, and then I will give my opinion on it. But to be honest, the longer it was going about him signing to Man City, you could see it was going to only end up being this way. But anyway, let me read verbatim. It was incredible to see the reception from the Spurs fans on Sunday and to read some of the messages of support I've had in the last few weeks. I will be staying at Tottenham this summer and will be 100% focused on helping the team achieve success. Now, for me, I'm happy because I thought he was definitely going to be out of here. But this is only for now. This is a I'm here for now type message, because he's still got 3 years left on his deal. And obviously you can see Daniel Levy's playing hardball and he's digging his heels in for a certain number. And if he ain't getting it, then Harry Kane ain't going. Now this is like similar to what's happening at PSG and with Real Madrid. Real Madrid put in a bid for Mbappe, but PSG are saying no, it doesn't meet our conditions. So no, he wants to leave, that's fine, but they're like, it's going to be on our terms. Otherwise he ain't going. Simple as that. And that's pretty much what's happening here at Tottenham. Levy's like, we don't need to sell him. He's got 3 years left. The only difference with Mbappe, he's got 1 year left. Kane's got 3. But this is, you can just tell it's just forced. And even though I'm happy he's staying, at the end of the day, you want someone to stay at the club because they want to be at the club, not because they feel like they're bound and tied to be at the club. He made it perfectly clear he wanted to leave. So now that he's staying, tells me he's only staying because he has no choice, because City didn't put up the money, because they just bought Grealish as well for 100 million. And they paid it all up because it's a release clause. Now, release clauses usually work when you have to pay it all up front. I know that's how it does in the Liga. I'm sure that's how it works with most release clauses, but either way, 100 million, Jack Grealish, is a lot. And I'm sure Financial Fair Play will probably have something to say if they bought Harry Kane for 150 million. So they're probably going to put that on ice until next season and hope the price goes down. But again, I'm happy he's staying. Hopefully he kicks on and does what he does, banging in goals. But it's like, we're in this crappy, just about in this Conference League, I don't even care about it. I really want a top 4 finish. Now, if he can deliver it, Santo, that's another thing. But Kane, when you don't get top 4, he's definitely going to go out. And obviously, with less years, you might get more suitors trying to come in, like your PSGs might try to come in and what have you. and try and pinch him. And I've heard that Kane was asking for 400k a week to stay at the club, and I don't believe that. For me, I don't see Kane as the guy that's like, you know what, give me that money. He seems like he wants to win trophies rather than money. I think he seems well off enough. And 400k from Tottenham a week, even though they probably could do it, they feel they're going to stay for one season, paying you 400k a week doesn't make sense. Plus, I don't believe that story. You know, these stories, people just make up any rubbish because they ain't got nothing else to do and they need something to print. So they usually go down that route. But we'll see where Kane is next season, if he stays here or he goes. But what is for certain is he's here for the rest of the season, which is a good thing. Even though the money would have come in handy, because this squad definitely needs strengthening and definitely needs some additions to it. So if you've got to sacrifice Kane to get some additions to help the squad, then you've got to sacrifice Kane to get the additions, because our defence is not great. Midfield is just We saw the midfield, we got Skip, with all due respect, in there. No Ndombele, no Lascelles starting in there, so it's not great. It just shows where we're at. And even though Tanganga done well against Man City, we still need someone with a bit more quality in that position. Especially going forward. Defensively, he's brilliant, but going forward, we need someone that's balanced, that can do both. And unfortunately, he's not that guy. I know it's Doherty, I know it's Aurier. Aurier is alright going forward, bad defending. Doherty is just trash going forward and defending, and Tanganga's good defensively, but going forward, not so great. We need someone like a Reguilon, but on the right hand side. We need to get rid of Sissoko and Winks. That midfield is just full of dross, and you can see when Oliver Skip's in the team ahead of Winks and Sissoko and Ndombele, that there definitely some additions need to be made. And I need to see Roden starting, if I'm being honest. He went with pretty much the same team that we went with against City, but I need to see Roden up in there. And not Sanchez or not Diaz, got to be one or the other for me. But it is what it is. But I digress. Harry Kane stays another season. And for me, it seems like he has no choice. Window's about to close, and they close on the 31st, so he ain't got long left. So they're about 5 more days. So he knows no move can really happen now. So he's pretty much stuck and being forced, like in a relationship that you don't want to be in, but you're staying in it for the kids. That's pretty much where Harry Kane is right now. And I know there's no review for the game, but for me, that game was just not great. And I only saw highlights. And from what I saw, was definitely not enough to make a vid, which is why I'm throwing it in with this. But we go again on the weekend. We have Watford. I believe we've got Watford next at home. So that's going to be an interesting one. And we'll be doing a preview on that, and most likely a review if it's on TV or if it's worth doing one at all. But you don't enjoy yourselves. Bank holiday weekend coming up, so be safe. If you're gonna drink responsibly. Whatever it is you're doing, just be safe, because it's getting crazy out in these streets. So if you're outside, make sure you're on your P's and Q's. But until the next vid, I'm out of here. Peace.